So now in question 2, we look at the other segment of reading comprehension. When you look at question 2, you have another passage out of which you will be asked 2 questions. One will be a note making exercise, the other will be a summary. Let's look at the passage. Getting enough sleep is as important as taking time out to relax. A good night's sleep is essential for preserving the health of your brain and gives you the best chance to meet the coming day with a razor sharp mind. When you go through the entire passage, you come across the essential ideas, which are getting enough sleep in order to restore your mental and physical health. Now, when I look at the first question, it's a note making exercise. The other is a summary exercise. To answer them individually, let's deal with them one by one. In question 2.1, on the basis of your understanding of the above passage, make notes on it using headings and subheadings. What you have to remember is headings and subheadings is part of the format of note making. If you do not incorporate these in your notes, the examiner will not be able to mark you appropriately. Later on it says use recognizable abbreviations wherever necessary, and it also states minimum 4. And a format you consider suitable. By format, what the examiner is looking for is proper numbering, sequencing, indentation. That's what you have to keep in mind while making notes. Also, supply an appropriate title. This is what gives you mark essentially. So, when you divide the distribution of marks, 1 mark is for your title and 4 goes to your content. In content, the examiner is going to check for the format details, the abbreviations, headings and subheadings. Make sure while answering you have incorporated all these elements. So now let's look at an appropriate solution. First, we suggest a suitable title. Like it goes, sleep and mental health is what the whole passage was all about. So when you look at the purpose of the passage, that is a suitable title. Individual paragraphs allow me to make appropriate notes in the given format. We have proper numbering paragraph wise so that all the ideas are incorporated. Look at the first part. Getting enough sleep is crucial. Based on the first para, these are the 4 points that are part of the main idea. First, essential for health, both mental and physical. Minimum 6 to 8 hours sleep. Notice minimum is an abbreviation here because we've been asked in the question to use appropriate abbreviations. Third, older people need less sleep. Stress and sleep deprivation are related. Again, deprivation has been converted into a suitable abbreviation since it's a lengthy word. These pointers appropriately describe the main ideas of the first para. Moving on, when I look at the second and the third ideas, the second para talks about how to get enough sleep. Too little sleep interferes with memory. That was the first thing the paragraph talked about. The suggestions go as go to bed 30 to 60 minutes early, try to relax, dissociate from daily routine. These were the suggestions of the author in the passage. In the third para, he describes insomnia and its effects. Again, and is used as a suitable short form rather than the entire word and. Can deplete your immune system is the first subheading. Makes you accident prone, another effect of insomnia. Causes depression, makes you negative. Again, negative we've used as an abbreviation. Increases stress, seek doctor's advice. All these ideas sufficiently incorporate the main ideas of paragraph 3. Moving on, para 4 and 5 are also divided into main headings and subheadings. Para 4 talks about stress management maximizes brain power. Again, management is converted into an abbreviation. Keep a note. Set aside time to relax, practice deep breathing. Brain recalls best memories and ideas once you incorporate breathing into your stress management exercise. In para 5, we have the idea of benefits of meditation. Part of religious and spiritual life in Asia describes how meditation has been there in our cultural heritage. It develops peace of mind, lowers stress, improves health both physical and mental, and protects brain against aging. All these ideas are sufficiently describing benefits of meditation. Now, as part of the format, since we have provided abbreviations, we are supposed to give a key to abbreviations towards the end of the notes. All the short forms that we have used are now explained in the key to abbreviations. Minimum standing as MIN, negative, management, deprivation. Write down the complete word against the abbreviation to complete your notes segment. Ensure that this is a 5-mark exercise like I previously explained. 1 mark goes to your title, 4 goes for your content. If you have all the ideas together, you score a 5 on 5. So, to complete the second segment, let's look at question 2.2. Write a summary of the above passage in about 100 words. Make a note, we are looking at a 5-marker question. This 5-marker question is divided into 2 parts. The distribution goes as content 3 marks, expression 2 marks. The only thing that you have to remember is while writing the summary should include all the important points given in the notes. If you skip the important main headers, then the summary becomes insufficient, or to say incomplete as compared to the notes that you provided. So, first thing, the word limit is around 100 words. Second, the content and expression both give you full 5 mark in your attempt. Let's look at an appropriate solution. Now, in this passage, we are supposed to remember that the whole paragraph goes in one single sync. No need to convert it into points, no need to break the para, go in single flow. Sleep is essential for your mental and physical health. This was the first idea. Lack of it causes interference in performance of our memory. This was the part of the first idea. Lying down on bed and relaxing dissociates us from our daily routine and allows us to rejuvenate. We looked at this idea as a part of the suggestion the author gave. If suffering from insomnia, you should consult a doctor, as prolonged periods of insufficient sleep can cause depression. This is where we move to the third idea of the notes. Stress management is essential to enhance your brain power. This is where we looked at idea number 4. Always set a time to relax your mind in stressful situations. Ensure that you relax yourself whenever you are looking for fresh inspiration. And how does the author conclude the final part of the passage? Meditation was the 5th idea. And how does it help? Meditation can lower your stress levels and protect your brain from aging. Nowhere do we incorporate the inessential examples or unnecessary explanation in summary. Stick to key ideas. Your 100 words are sufficiently there in the answer, and the comprehensiveness of the passage is remaining intact. I hope the explanation of this was clear. Once you have looked at the answers of reading section thoroughly, now we can simply proceed to the writing segment of the paper. In that segment, we look at all your creative writing based questions based on individual marking scheme and possible ways to look at sample answers with appropriate guidelines. For that, move to the next segment.